Hi there, so I just want to give you a rundown of how Meet Greet and Meet works. We do come up as in your calendar when we have a Meet Greet set. I'll show you that in a little bit. Alright, so let's go first and foremost to what Meet Greet and Meet look like. This is our logos. This is the Meet logo. This is the Meet Greet logo. Meet does not have payments yet, but it is in the App Store. It just has the other aspect of it working, the video chat functionality working right now. Okay, so let's go to Meet Greet. So when you hit Meet Greet, it's going to come up into your news feed or wherever you were last on. So that's your news feed. This is my personal account, and this will be the Meet Greet or Meet account. So let's go to this is how the middle one is how you post something. If you want to post an image, we'll use this one next. And you hit out hi, share it. Okay, you can also share to Facebook or whatever. So it just lets you know someone created a new post over here. All right, so then let's go to here. This is how, this is your wallet and your bank activity. So on your wallet, it lets you book or add to your wallet, add tickets. We use AIP, so it's pretty simple. This is your all activities. So this is what you've paid out. This is tipping. This is what you've earned, and this is what's pending, like what activity you have pending. And then if you go down, you have your schedule. So from the schedule, you can post your available time here to schedule a Meet Greet if you want to. Or you can also do that. I'm going to go over here, and you can do that from your home page, which is post availability. So there's two ways. There's here you can schedule your time, or there's here you can schedule your time. In beta testing, people wanted it here, and that was a big request, so we added that feature in. So there's two ways. So let's go over here, and let me show you how Meet Greet works. We're going to post some available time. I'm going to change this. Let's say it always comes up at $1.42, and I'll change this to $2, okay? Let's publish it out. And you can send a push notification. You can send it to Facebook or Twitter. Let's just send a push notification so that would go out to my followers. And then let's go over here and try to book my time. This is how you search people. You can search by hashtags or by niche settings, which would be like model, whatever. I'll show you how that works in a little bit, but let's just go here. I see it shows you on here who has available time. And this is available on request, and this says I have available time coming up, right? So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna ask for a Meet Greet. And let's book a minute. Let's reserve a minute, and then it lets you know it's going to require 4 tickets. Okay, and we completed it. It's added to my calendar. So let's go outside and see calendar. See, so it comes up in your phone's calendar that I have a Meet Greet scheduled with Marianne. So you will always know when you have your Meet Greet. It works there, and as well as if you go into your Meet Greet calendar, it's there as well, and your schedule, so that it's coming up. So you can decline it or whatever. We're not going to decline it. We're going to accept it when it comes through. So now it's letting us know that we have the Meet Greet coming in. So both cards get accept a call. And then that's how it works. So now you're in a Meet Greet, and it's going to pick up. It'll let you know you're waiting for the users, and that's it. So you can sort of see you're in a Meet Greet, how this works. I'm just doing the testing, so it's not. And then while you're in a Meet Greet, of course, we have a block user, so if there was any appropriate activity, you could block the user there. It lets you know how much time is left. And so then if you wanted to add time, this is the seller, this is the buyer, so let's add a minute, extra time. We're going to request a minute. It's going to come over here, and they can accept it or not. We're going to accept it. So see, another minute was added to the Meet Greet. So that's how it works. They can always add extra time, and they can always block a user if there was anything inappropriate. And Meet Greet works, and Meet both work off of the schedule. So it goes off of the clock. So it automatically disconnects. So you could, so we work off of the scheduled time. We work off of the pre-purchase time, or you could actually have Meet Greets without charging anything, but they're going to disconnect exactly at the same time, and they let you know how much more time is available always. So that's how it works. It's really cool that you can get off the phone easily if you're, particularly if you're a celebrity or influencer. That's a huge feature because you don't want to be there for hours on the phone or getting into a long conversation. That way both parties know at a certain time it's about to cut off, and you can either send a message or send a review or whatever and letting them know it was a good meet greet or whatever. So then after, time's up, it comes up, and you can leave a review. Great meeting. And then you have an optional to tip the seller. I'm going to tip this seller. I'm going to tip her 2. Okay, so I'm going to submit the tip. And that's essentially how that works. And if we go over here into post availability, I'm going to unpublish. Well, actually, I'm going to book something first so you can see something. So I'm going to book another, minute here, accept, and it's going to pop up over there. So, but then I'm going to unpublish time, and I'm just going to say I'm busy, right? So I can't make this meet greet. So this time frame, I'm going to send that. So it's going to go, oh no, they canceled the meet greet, reason was busy. So that lets people know that they couldn't have the meet greet, that something was going on. So, and then it cancels the meet greet effectively. So then let's go outside of here, and let's try to go over here, and let's post a meet greet, and let's request a specific time. So this is another way that you can have a meet greet. Love to connect. And then let's try to do it now, of course. And let's request that time. So over here you get that they would love to connect, and I accepted it. So that time is now in my calendar and in the schedule. And so that's how you can have a meet greet request. And it allows you to easily not have to post your available time, rather than to just take somebody that's requesting your time if they meet your request price in the settings. So that's a really cool feature. So let's accept the call, and then accept the call. So then we are in a request. So that's how that works. Of course, you have the extra time feature in the request as well, and all of the same features that you have. It's just a different way of receiving or getting having a meet greet versus posting your available time. It's whether you want to have just receive requests, optional requests for a specific time for people to request your time versus posting out your time. So it's an easy way to have a passive income, particularly if you're a celebrity or if you're someone that has a following, or you could just sort of accept or deny the request as they come in, and then, or if you're available for requests, you can turn them on, and people would see that you're available for requests, and you could turn them off at your convenience. So that's pretty cool. And okay, time was up, and then you could still do a thing. So let's go in there, and then in your calendar, your schedule, let's go show you. So if you go into your activity, you'll see that you just paid out what you've done. And then if you go into mine, you'll see that this is the meet greets I had today. And you can also see in my activity, my pending coin activity was a tip, and I got tips, and this is what I've earned. So I've earned $2 for my meet greet, $2, because that's what I requested, and those are done. So that's what I've earned today. So that's pretty cool. That's how we operate. That's how it works. And then let's go over and let's go out and let's show you meat. So meat is essentially pretty much the same thing. We do have a couple of different features. Oh, really quick before I do that, let me go back and show you how the reserve meet greet settings are. So if you go over here to your profile page, and if you go into your settings, you can edit everything you see. So your niche settings is here. This is where you would put in your professional niche. Both meet and meet greet have this, whether it's fishing, flowers, whatever you are willing to have a meet greet about, you add that in so people can search those out and find you. So if you're a teacher and you're in math, you could say tutor, math, teacher, geometry, whatever, and then people could search that out. And then you hit save, whatever. And then this is for request notifications. So you remember how we got those requests? So I just turned it off. So it's saying request notifications off. If we go back in, I can turn it on, and then you know that they're accepting request. So that is how that works. And let's show you, you set the request here. So if you're Kanye and you want $1,000 a minute, you're gonna put $1,000 a minute there, or $100 a minute or whatever, and you hit set, and then that's what your amount is. So I'm just gonna put, $5 set. And so that's it. That's what my meet greet request is, and you can always change that at any time. So that's how that works. Okay, so let's go over to Meet. This is Meet. And Meet's pretty much has a lot of the same stuff. It's a little bit different though when you want to go posting out your availability. So let's go here. So this is my my profile page on Meet, right? So on Meet, you can add your info. So you can add your work info, your social links. So you can add all this in, and you do that in your settings, which is up here. So you would just add in contact. You have the same reserve price information. I'm gonna put $2 set. And then you have minimum here. There's a few different things we have. You have a cancellation policy. So you can decide how long you want someone to be able to cancel. And if you want to charge them a fee, like however many credits you want to charge them for canceling. This is more for like professional users. You can also set a minimum amount of time someone has to book you, or a maximum amount of time you're willing to. So this is really convenient. Like if you're a celebrity and you don't want to be on the phone with anybody longer than like 5 minutes, you could put like maximum time 5, minimum time 1. Or if you're a lawyer and you don't want to waste your time, you can say, okay, I want to block out 5-minute increments, or 15-minute increments, or 30-minute increments up to an hour. So it allows you really to customize what you're gonna allow. Of course, we still have the niche search settings, and I've already filled mine in, so this is what you could find me under. And then your privacy settings, it's there. And then your request notifications, again, that's optional, on or off. So you're either allowing or you're not allowing. And blocked list, you could also have a way to clear your entire schedule. And if you do that, then it's done. It's like everything you have booked will be booked. But you can also just unpublish like what you did on the other ones. So reserve price is here. I'm going to set my reserve price for 2, and that's that. So it's a lot of the same stuff, but you do have the minimum and maximum, and you also have the ability to do a little bit more around your posting out of availability, right? So let's post out. When you go to post on, I'm going to change this to $2. So when you go to post out on Meet, when you go to publish, here it's a little bit different as well, because you can just hit no just for today, and then it will be done. Or you could say, I'm going to set this time every single day on these days, right? And you can go forward for months or whatever. But it allows you to preset your schedule for blocks of times for extended period of time, right? So set these selected days. So I'm going to set my schedule for these selected days. So now that's going to come in, and I can send out a push notification, and of course, so every single day, that's going to be on my schedule now, you know, so people can book that time. So that's a big difference that Meet Greet has, that our Meet has, that Meet Greet does not have. We do not have like prolonged scheduling. You have to go in and actually do it. Here it's a little bit easier to schedule your time. So you can tell when you have time available if there's green, 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 green. So you could go here on the 18th and you know what your schedule are, or people can go in there and book your time on those dates. So it's easier to book and to, you know, schedule out your time. So that's that. And let's go in and let's go over. Those are the main difference. Oh, and then also for here on Meet, a little stuff that's a little bit different is we have the ability to type a text like hello, and then post that out. So that's something that's a little bit different. So if you go, that's different. And you can also do multiple photos on Meet. So it's, if you want to go into your library, let me find what I want to, okay, one, done, and then I'm going to delete these after, done, and then I'll delete that, done. So we're going to post, I think you can go up to like not 8 or 10. So we're going to post those, and so that's one of 3. So you'll see those will pop up, and it's in your grid so that you have multiple photos available. So that's, you know, a little bit, we have more options where you're posting stuff out. And then you still have the same, you know, where you can turn off likes, comments, edit post, share. All of that's on each individual post. So, you know, you don't have to do everything. It's really, really customizable. And this is your notifications. If you get, I did some Meet Greets early and it gave me, you know, a review of thank you, very cool. And you would get those afterwards. We don't have reviews on Meet yet. So afterwards you get the review. It just pops up what information you got in the thing. So those are the main differences, I think. The niche settings is we've gone over this. And it's mainly in just sending out your time and posting your availability. Okay. And you still have the other functionality. Alright, so that's how they work. And let me just go really quickly and go inside the App Store and show you what Meet Live will look like when you go in there. So there it is, it pops up. Hopefully we're working out the trademark right now, and then as soon as the trademark's issued, we'll just change this to Meet. But right now we're Meet Live, which that's our website and our domain. So this is what it looks like, and it says video meeting scheduling app, and it gives you an idea of the branding. And if we go back, you can see we're at the top bill, and it gives you an idea. All right, very cool.